Hi Libra, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I trust that this video is finding you at the perfect time. This is On the Journey 111, and I'm El Rock, your hostess, and we are here to do your timeless, intuitive soul contracts in love reading. And that is for all of the placements in the sign of Libra. So, what we're going to be digging into is just a general reading around your soul contracts in love. If the story that I pull out today isn't yours, Libra, you might check your other placements on the channel because there could be a message there for you as well. And then, as always, I do want to thank my new subscribers, my returning subscribers, and all of you dropping by the channel to check it out. Thank you so much for being here. Your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments all help On the Journey 111 gain visibility on YouTube. So thank you for being a part of it. And then what else do you guys need to know? Playlists for the cards, two of the decks used in the extended and the regular readings are available on the channel. The Tarot of Love, which is this deck right here, which is actually discontinued. So I am reading all of the book definitions from this deck and have already completed the Tarot of Sexual Magic, which is out of visibility of the camera. But anyway, so those are available also if you want to dig in a little bit deeper beyond the messages that arrive in this video. So with all of that said, Libra, let's find out about your soul contract in love. We're going to ask first what your purpose in the soul contract is in the next month. Now, keep in mind, we have overarching purposes, which is the soul contract itself, and then the things that we learn from our soul contracts. So we're going to find out what the most influential energy or purpose is in the soul contract for you. So Libra, what is your purpose in the soul contract with the person that you love, please? Libra's purpose in this soul contract, please. Libra, your purpose in this soul contract, please. There we go. Man, this card has just been out so much. This just came out for Virgo, and I believe it was also out for, well, frankly, the majority of the readings. So your purpose in this soul contract right now is earthed. And you are learning how to be human. You are in the world, but not of it. So probably Libra, you felt a little bit different most of your life. Maybe you've been able to fit in because you're in the world, but you're not of it. So you can fit in, but deep down, you don't necessarily feel like you do. And your purpose in this is to really get grounded and learn to be able to navigate all the things that make being human different than being in the soul, in the spirit, in outside of a body, right? When you're outside of a body, you are your essential self. When you arrive in the body, Libra, you have to forget all of the things that you once knew were true about yourself, your divinity, your intelligence, your divine intelligence, your gifts, talents, and capacities that you arrived on the planet with. And so you're really spending some time right now kind of getting in touch with your humanity here. And then the other, oh, you had a couple come out. So perspective, none of this matters. Zoom out and find common ground. So while you are learning how to be human, you're also realizing that this is all just a lesson for your soul, and that you're zooming out and you're finding common ground in your life and perhaps in the life with you and your partner. You're changing your perspective. Maybe you're getting more grounded, but this guidance here with perspective is for you to zoom out and perhaps be maybe a little less grounded because you have this energy of being above the ground, right? Of being in that crystalline auric field of protection and being able to view what's happening on the planet from a greater perspective and understanding that our common ground is in fact the essence and the energy of love. And then you also came out with Earth School, so life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. So in the next month, in your soul contract, you are learning and you are advancing your soul. You are here for Earth School. Earth School is a very difficult course of study. Think of it as advanced soul growth. So another way you could look at it is like you are getting into an Ivy League college for the soul. So Earth might be seen as the Harvard for soul growth. And that's where you're at right now, Libra. So let's find out where your partner is. And it's just an FYI, Libra. On this side of the story, I'm going to be reading who I think is you. And if this isn't you, if you're vibing more with the energy over here, I'm reading that as your partner or your love or the person that you're in soul contract with right now. So just take the message as it resonates. Energy is dynamic, so it can switch places. The story can jump from side to side. So take what's yours, leave the rest. Hold the space for the fact that this is a general reading, as there are many people on here. So it's not a personal, so hold the space for other people to receive their important messages as well. And what is the purpose for Leo's person? What is their purpose in this soul contract? Leo's person, or Leo, Libra. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo. All right, your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. So Libra, your person is an artist. They are a creative type. They are manifesting something in terms of they're creating greater accountability through their artistry, through their uniqueness, through the fact that they are a snowflake. And so their purpose in this is their creativity and the other points of view, the beauty that they see in the world. They don't just see a mountain or a sky. They see a crystalline structure that has the essence of images and faces within it. Do you see the face on the side of that mountain? And so your person is very much a creative type and really is in essence, with their life being a canvas, creating exactly what they want to create out of their life. Not really following other people's expectations, I'm hearing. They see their story as a work of art, Libra, and you're a part of that work of art. And that's quite beautiful. Is there anything else that wants to come out for Libra's person in terms of their purpose? All right. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So I'm thinking here, Libra, that your person is part of a system of nurturing that you're receiving sort of energetic feedback from. So birth is a portal and you're being earthed and or / birthed. And your person, I get a sense if they're creative and they're really not super embedded, where they take a really perhaps broad perspective on life and all of its potential and all of the things that they can create within it. And they use that as something that's nurturing. And because of this, you could potentially, when you're in Earth School, you're definitely handed down a certain type of curriculum, right? The standard curriculum for most is that you can do anything you want all the way up until a certain age, and then you have to stop being unrealistic about your dreams and you have to start focusing, getting real, getting serious, getting married, having children, having a career, and all of the, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, it's a canvas that's already been painted, right? It's a hand-me-down methodology of living life, and your person doesn't live in that hand-me-down methodology. They paint their life differently, and they've been their old souls. And this is your first time on the planet, Libra, and maybe it's uncomfortable for you. And this person has the ability to help you get grounded in the earth energy and still be available for your greater potential here. So, expanding your perspective, learning your lessons, digging into your soul's growth, your study, and your higher learning. Now, with higher learning, you could be going to school or back to school. You might be studying a course, taking a certification. Maybe you create higher learning. But whatever it is, the essence of your person and what they bring over here with, birth as a portal, deep love, and, creative accountability really grounds you, Libra, in terms of being here, being in Earth School. So what is your shared purpose in this soul contract, please, for Libra? What is the shared purpose that both they and their person have with each other? What do they both bring to this? Something flip? Nope. Shared purpose, please. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. So I see, yeah, that really makes a lot of sense because you're wanting to come into your authenticity with this perspective back here and taking a broader view on life and zooming out a little bit on how you look at things. And your person already embraces their weirdness. And then you have I remember, the soul plan and the fated life versus the destined life, the destiny life rather. So you're both are sharing a soul plan with one another and not really, I get the sense, Libra, that you're trying to actually get out of some plan that you've been executing on and live a little broader, and your person already carries that perspective. And perhaps your ideas or what it is that you're wanting to bring into your life, into this partnership, is not really very common. It's not common. It's perhaps it's unusual or weird. And you're really being called into your authenticity, and your person is setting the example for that, Libra. So that's really gorgeous energy for both of you. So let's find out where you're at in your cycle. We know what your soul purpose is with each other. You are coming into a greater level of perspective, new paradigm shifts, Libra. Your person already has paradigm shifts in place and embraces their weirdness. And what you share between you is that you're remembering your soul plan, and that you're embracing your weirdness, and it's safe for you to be that in this. At the bottom of the deck, we have I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. This came up for, was either Virgo, it could have been Cancer, I'm not sure. But something's happened here where there's been an uprooting of some sort, and I get a sense that this is your energy, Libra, in terms of righting past wrongs and maybe having dug into the the plant of your being, the plant being your life, which has roots in multiple places, and then the essence of it that lives above ground. And something was uprooted here, and there was perhaps an injury. Maybe it was between the two of you, or something that occurred that injured the two of you. Maybe something with your family, or maybe friendship opinions. Something of that nature. But there was, we have defenselessness, and so somebody here understands that there really is no defense or really no justification for what's unfolded because roots were damaged here. And with that damage, there's truly a sense of grief and apology and humbly apologizing here. So we'll find out more about that. With that, I'm sorry at the deck at the bottom. So where are you at in your cycle with your person with the soul contract? Where are you at currently for the next 30 days or the next month? Libra, where are you at in the soul contract? Where's Libra at in their cycle? Cycles Libra in. You're asking questions. Why? Your study, higher learning. What is Libra's person? Theirs is community. This came out in another reading as well. It might have been, was it Gemini? What is your shared cycle right now? Where are you both at in this contract? Your current cycle for both of you that you share? Chopping wood, doing the hard work. Okay. So, bottom of the deck. Tick tock, tick tock. Somebody feels like they're racing against the clock. That might be about this apology here. That somebody maybe feels like they're running out of time to make an apology. But the clock seems to be ticking, or at least metaphorically ticking in somebody's mind. Now, where you're at, Libra, in the cycle is that you are studying, you are investigating. You're looking at the book of your life, you're looking at other people's books, and you're writing your own story. You're beginning to understand that the pages that follow where you're at today are all blank. They're not yet written. And you're understanding, number one, why you needed to be where you were at certain times in your life, because you were gaining information. You're in Earth School here, right? And so you're really learning important things that are moving you forward. It's shifting you out of paradigms. It's shifting you out of belief systems. You might be shifting more on a more practical level, the way you look at relationships, the way you look at your work, the way that you look at your family relationships, all of that. Or it could be on a really practical level. You could be studying a new subject and learning more about that, why things are, the why behind the what. So what it is and why it ticks that way. And that's where you're at in the cycle. So you're really in a place of unfolding. Your person is in a place of community, and most especially if they're an artist. Now, with this particular card, we have hotel there, kind of above the giraffe. And this person, maybe they're a teacher. Maybe this is a soul contract with like a professor, and remember, soul contracts aren't always sexual. Now, that's kind of the intention, is that we're looking at intimate romantic love, but the soul contracts that influence our lives with the people that we love and that respect and who take us to the next level in our lives are not always sexual. So this one could very well be a mentor, a teacher. We have community here. We have somebody nurturing somebody younger, really looking at old wisdom, like kind of a medicine man maybe. But your person's really involved in something community-wise. And if they are an artist, whether that's a performing artist, a actual artist on canvas or paper or pencil or paints or clay or whatever, They're spending time with that, and they're with their community, and you might be a part of that community, spending time there. And then what your shared work is, or what your shared part of the cycle for your soul contract in the next 30 days is you're both chopping wood. So you're really going through the practical application of cleaning things out. Maybe you're cleaning your surroundings. Maybe you're moving. Perhaps you're actually chopping wood, getting ready for the fall, at least in North America. And so what this is just the practical application, and it's really just kind of hard work. I would say it's kind of maybe a 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles type card. Putting in the effort, putting in the time, and that's what you're doing. You're learning, they're creating within a community. So let's get a little bit more about this. Let's put our bottom of the decks over here. Let's pull the camera out a little bit. So can I get more just clarity for Libra here? What their perspective, Earth School, learning how to be human right now in a place of study with this Y energy. I should probably turn up the light here. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. So much better. Tell me more about Libra's journey this month in this soul contract. Clarify more for Libra, please. The Magician. Yes, you're manifesting. Let's take a look at that card. So you're creating, you're doing this on your own right now. I'm really taken by the fertility of the soil. You've got nuggets grow. You've got a nugget here, which is a pentacle. You've got a lightning, which is a wand here. You're balancing the yin and yang energy, and really you're creating. So what you're learning is helping you to create something in your life. So definitely harnessing the Magician energy. We've got the 2 of Lightnings. So this is the 2 of Swords. Now with this deck, it focuses on coupleship. And with this, that's a real focus on your person. It's an intensity. It's, probably some telepathic information, things being transferred. But you have your eye on each other, and there's a real passion and intensity there. But I do see some dark clouds here back behind. Maybe these are clouds that are passing. They are kind of purplish in nature, so it could also be that information's coming in through your crown chakra. Information that is higher learning that doesn't come from a traditional source. It just could be insights that you're receiving through meditation and through making yourself more available to higher levels of consciousness. What else do we have for Libra? So you're manifesting, you're focusing, you're going within and thinking about this for sure. Seven of Blossoms, which is 7 of Cups. So, it looks like there's a little bit of heartbreak here between the 2 of you. With the 7 of Cups, it's really, this particular 7 of Cups, you can see how the plant is, I see like these 2 little roots, but they're like hands coming together like this, okay? So there's a sense of wanting to hold on here, but having some heartbreak, having some things from the past that are keeping you faced away from each other. So here you're really wanting to focus, but this is mind energy. This is that Swords energy. And Cups energy is the emotions, and the emotions are a little bit unstable. They're a little bit broken apart here. And let's find out more about that. Why is the Seven of Blossoms here for Libra? Eight of Rods. So that's the Eight of Wands, and that is communication. That is, you know, working together, collaborating, holding a greater vision. You have the passion, and your pathway is lighted towards whatever you consider your castle to be. You've got the star above it, and you're being guided in this. So this is the desire to communicate. You can see that the cranes are super far there in the background, way behind the castle. And so it's just wanting to pick a direction, wanting to head towards it. That communication that's not happening in really any place other than in the mind space, and getting it grounded in a more earthly way. So let's find out about your person here, community. Let's use a different deck here. Clarify community, canvas, and we the Hathors for Libra's person, please, for this soul contract. Please provide additional clarity. Queen of Cups. So there's that Cups energy, emotionally stable, giving, generous, psychic. Yeah, Four of Wands. This is love, this is marriage, this is family, this is happiness. Your person looks like they want a happy community. And if you're the Queen of Cups here, you know, this Four of Wands energy, you know, maybe you're having children together. Maybe this is the community that you're creating within your own environment with each other. So that's really beautiful. And maybe they travel to you. Maybe you're from different countries. What other clarification can we get for Justice, the Chariot, and the Three? Okay, interesting. So we've got Justice around a heartbreak that's happened. And then we have the Chariot. Now, this particular deck, the Chariot's not in motion. She's really, or he is really just kind of sitting there, taking it all in, thinking about making the movement, but really considering this broken heart here. So with this, somebody is trying to come out of and bring justice to a broken heart. This could be maybe you breaking their heart, them breaking your heart, or somebody else having broken their heart. And they're slow to move about something. We did have the Eight of Rods come out on your side, which is communication, and you know, in normal decks, it's fast movement. So that's what this community energy is. There's justice being happening in the community, where there's been something that's been painful. Yeah, let's get that back a little bit further. Something that's been painful. Can we clarify the Three of Swords, please? Nine of Cups, emotional happiness. So there's been heartbreak. Justice is coming, and it's bringing in emotional happiness. Tell me more about the Chariot, please. Seven of Cups, making decisions. So not ready to move because there's other choices that need to be made here. But it's the consideration of that. So lots of emotions here. We've got the Queen of Cups, we've got the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Cups, lots of water energy here. You might be dealing with a water sign, perhaps a Scorpio with the Death card here at the bottom of the deck. But your person has gone through a transformation, a transition of some sort that was this ace, or I'm sorry, that is not the Ace of Swords, the Three of Swords. And so that energy of transformation or transition is there. How are we for time? We're getting close. So at the bottom of your deck, we've got the Mother, which is the Empress, which is a gorgeous card. Really tapping into your strength, your inner power, your inner knowing. This is all four of the queens in the deck at one time in one entity. She's got, you know, the earth in the womb of the flower there, and just really nurturing, loving energy. And so you're putting that into yourself as well as potentially into your person or the project or the relationship. So let's find out. So we are going to pull some messages for you guys. We've got Talk to Me Like I'm Someone You Love. This is a book on relationship repair and communication. And it was not as advertised on Amazon. So when it said it came with cards, it didn't. It just came with, pages in a book that I actually tore out of the book. So sorry to any publishers or editors out there. I know that that's blasphemy to destroy a book, but you do what you can with what you have. So, and I love the messages behind these cards, quote unquote. So, what would Libra say to their person, please? What does Libra want to say to their person? I can see that my anger has been destructive and that I've really hurt you. So that must be the Three of Swords there, and that Seven of Blossoms energy of having that pain in the heart and looking different directions there. So Libra, I can see that my anger has been destructive and that I've really hurt you. What else do you want to say to your person, Libra? We need a new perspective. Let's take a break and each get clearer about what really matters here, okay? So you are learning. This is part of your learning process that we talked about here. You're wanting to know the why, and you're digging in. You're getting a broader perspective that came out for you, and that's really validated here with your message to your person. So, you want to take a break and each get clearer about what matters between you. Was this out for... This might have also been out for Virgo. And I do mix those up before I put them back in. So, interesting. All right. So, what does your person want to say to you, Libra? What message does your person have for you? I'm sorry. All right, Libra's person. I love you and can't stand seeing you so unhappy. So, there's probably some mutual heartbreak on both sides because we had I'm sorry here at the bottom of the deck. So I'm seeing that we need some perspective, that there's been some anger and some hurt here. Oops. And one more message, please, from Libra's person. It's a master number, 44. You are not being crazy. I can see why you'd be upset with me. So that's a really beautiful message of compassion and deeper understanding coming through for your person. And understandable, right? There's some choices that need to be made here. You're both looking at different perspectives. You're not really moving towards it, but wanting happiness, love, and emotional fulfillment, wanting to bring justice to a situation where there was heartbreak here. And with the Mother energy or the Empress energy, being nurturing and loving and looking at things from a new point of view, perhaps from your other person's eyes. Because you do need to see things from both people's perspectives. It's not about making one person comply with the other person's point of view. So really learning about each other here, it looks like, in the next month. So that's going to wrap it up for this half. If you'd like to swing over to Patreon, we will dig in with the Tarot of Sexual Magic here. this deck, and then we will find out what the issue at hand is, the feminine energy, the masculine energy, the lessons from your past lives or just from the past in general that are still influencing what your supporting and challenging influences are, and your hopes and goals between each other. So that's up next on Patreon. If you want to swing over, I'll see you there. Otherwise, I will catch you on the next run, Libra. Thanks so much for being here. Bye for now.